Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video we're going to talk about the wonderful properties and healing benefits of the herb Motherwort. This is a very unique herb that specifically helps with the heart health, and it's been used since the Roman times. It's also known by a scientific name. Its scientific name is Leonorus cardiaca, and it's derived from the botanical name of a Greek word meaning lion's tail, and actually is a very common name, and it's a medicinal herb that is known for its great properties and it's used widely. Lots of herbalists recommend it for different ailments, and also Chinese herbalists have used it. Specifically, they've used the related species of it, which is known as L. heterophilus, which is used mainly for menstrual problems. So this is a very pungent, bitter and drying herb that contains different compounds, of which is the most is alkaloids, and also contains bitter compounds and vitamin A as well as tannins, and basically it has a effect not only on the heart health but also on the kind of women organs, such as it serves as a uterine stimulant. It's also as a general relaxant in terms of it's very soothing and it's very warming for the body, and it helps to relax the nerves as well, and it serves in different benefits apart from that. So basically the parts that we would use in this herb are the stems as well as the flowers and the leaves. And when we talk about this herb, we mean both of the species, both of the L. cardiaca and the L. heterophilus, and they are both useful as a general tonic, we said, and also for the heart health, and they're really important when it comes to anxiety and nervous tension. So if you suffer from anxiety, maybe this is a herb that you need to look into, and just start off by making a simple tea out of it and gradually increase to maybe a tincture and see how you go in terms of anxiety, in terms of nervous tension. Also, it contains really important alkalines that encourage and ease uterine contractions. So they're really important when you are a female who is suffering from period pain or suffering from menstrual problems. This herb Motherwort is great for that. Now bear in mind that this herb actually also stimulates menstrual flow, and in China they use the species called the L. heterophilus, and they call it Yimu Gao, and it's also used for eczema and sores. So if you're lucky enough to find this herb growing around you, or if you have a chance to plant this herb, it's really best to harvest it around the summertime, and it's a herb that dries really easily and fast as well, and you can keep it throughout the winter. You can use it for all sorts of things, which we will get to later on. Now when it comes to the seeds, they do have their own properties, and we refer to the seeds only coming from the species of the Motherwort plant called L. heterophilus, and the seeds in China are used for different things, and mainly they're used for menstrual irregular menstruation, menstrual problems, and they're also known as a powerful circulatory stimulant, really good for the circulatory system in general, and the Chinese also consider it to be a valuable herb, or let's say seed, because we're referring to the seeds here of that specific Motherwort plant, and they regard it as a really great tonic for the liver, for liver health, and also really good for the eye health as well, because they also say that it helps in brightening the vision. So they use it for that in their medication in terms of the Chinese herbal medicine. So this plant is amazing because you can use it for different things, and now we're referring to both of the species of the plant. You can start off by, as we said earlier, making a tea, an infusion, and this can be used as a general tonic for menopausal syndromes, also for heart health as well, for period pain and for anxiety. And you can basically make it even more powerful, as you do the motherwort infusion from the leaves, stems and flowers, you can add as well some cloves, around 1 or 2 cloves, and you drink it through, and it really helps as well. And the cloves really, combined with the motherwort, serve as a digestive tonic, and they help to as a sedative as well. So you can also use it whenever you need to help to restore the uterus and you need to reduce the complications relating to menstrual problems. Now this is a great herb also to make a syrup, and it would be lovely to incorporate it with elderberry. I haven't tried it myself, since I always use marshmallow, echinacea and a little bit of spices here and there when it comes to my homemade elderberry syrup, but this is a great herb that I will look into to prepare my syrups. And it's traditionally made into a syrup in order to disguise its flavor, because we did say that it's kind of like drying and it's bitter as well, and it's pungent, so it's not the ideal herb that tastes nice to get down easily, but you would need to disguise the flavor as well. So it would be nice to incorporate other great tasting herbs that work in the same way as motherwort in the syrup, and also make sure to add in whatever sweetener you feel necessary, whether that's honey or agave or stevia in your syrup as well, to help sweeten the herb. Another great way and a powerful way to take the motherwort herb is simply use it as a tincture, and you can use it as a tincture combined with other herbs like hawthorn, because hawthorn is a great herb for the heart as well. So if you're using it as a tincture for the heart, think about other herbs that would also be well to combine with motherwort. But if you're taking it as a general tincture, I'd say it's okay to focus on just motherwort as a tincture by itself, rather than adding other herbs to it. So the seeds of course have their own uses, and the seeds, it's best to use them as a deconcoction, and it's best to use the seeds for menstrual problems. It's also great to use the seeds for sore and tired eyes in terms of an eye wash, but be careful and make sure you are knowing what you are doing, and you stay well informed about how to properly make a herbal eye wash and then prepare it that way. This is for informational purposes only. Please consult your doctor if you are facing any sort of ailment, and make sure you get the proper diagnosis. This information here is helping you to make the best decision possible, to make you fully aware of what is out there in terms of holistic remedies that are great for specific symptoms as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We've come towards the end, but before that I just wanted to quickly remind you on a couple of cautions regarding this herb. First of all, it's a uterine stimulant. So what does that mean? Whenever we say a herb is a uterine stimulant, please avoid during pregnancy, and also you need to treat if you suffer from any sort of heart conditions, and we're not saying to completely rely on this herb and other heart tonic herbs. Please always consult a professional for advice, for diagnosis and for treatment as well. So we've come towards the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Like, share and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you.